thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. They've got Carter. Davis is out there with Oakley. Then it's Bogues, and it's McGrady in at the small forward position. Now here's Irving. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Irving passes to Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Harris kicks to Jordan. KD against McGrady. Second chance shot, and Jordan with the layup.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now here's Bogues. Carter with the three. Good on the triple. Carter's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Irving. Releases. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Jordan dishes to Irving. Back to Jordan from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's McGrady. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Harris outside. To the inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Harris makes opponents pay in the pick and roll, guys, because he's an effective passer with tight handles.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. Pass to Oakley. Carter outside from the arc. Some solid defense from Harris.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a prime-time threat to pound one down. Got to keep him away from the rim.
So it's Brooklyn now after the Raptors pick up 2. Nets passing it around. Harris inside the line. That one misses. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's McGrady. Banked in off the glass. McGrady's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And a new group in for the Nets. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. LeVert's checked in for Harris. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. A new group in now for the Raptors. Kevin Willis is checked in for Oakley. Curry comes in for McGrady. Christie's checked in for Vince Carter. And it's Williams in for Bogues. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Davis. Dinwiddie with the steal. And he drops it in from the low post.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
Davis, the pass to Christie. Trying to get open, it's Davis. They get the rebound. The Raptors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Davis.
And I love that grit and grind style of play. Davis just isn't afraid to get a little chippy down low.
Caruth is checked in for Kevin Durant. And both free throws good for Davis. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. Passes it to LeVert. Pass to Caruth. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Christie. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Dinwiddie with it. The pass to Prince. And here's LeVert. Allen trying to break free. A nice shot by LeVert.
You got to D up LeVert better than that, Kevin. I mean, he excelled at scoring over the defense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry is inside. Up and in on the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now LeVert. And that one released in time, but no good.
Christie gives you such an edge defensively. Excellent length and quick hands to bother shooters.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Taurean Prince is out there with Allen, and it's Caruth in at the 3 spot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Raptors leading by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm 1 banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Here's Prince. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Dinwiddie. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Dinwiddie can hit defenders with floaters and a lot more. He's got a full arsenal and showing you that offensive creativity there.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
3-pointer, LeVert. Here's Prince. Allen finds Prince. Shoots over Curry. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Prince.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Curry passes to Willis. Prince against Curry. Pass to Willis. 8 feet away. Trying to get open is Davis, and another basket for Toronto.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Timeout called, the Nets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn, and Toronto will go for a different look here. Oakley, he's checked in for Willis. McGrady comes in for Curry. Carter, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Bogues in for Williams. And the dunk by Jordan.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Carter inside the three-point line.
And I just love how Durant goes so hard on the defensive side, making an effort to alter as many shots as possible.
Nets trail by 4. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
Kevin Willis is checked in for Toronto. He doesn't get the second one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Here's Bogues. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about the heart that Bogues plays with? A diminutive point guard that has so much confidence in his abilities, shows time and time again how crafty he is.
And Bogues drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Inside. Chandler kicks to Jordan. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Harris dishes to Irving. A minute 20 left now here in the second. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Carter. And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. He has 6.
And Jordan's mere presence can affect shots. I mean, he's easily one of the league's premier shot blocking artists.
Harris, no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
I mean, Oak is as strong as an ox, has that intimidating nature about him on both ends, someone you just do not want to mess with.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Curry's checked in for McGrady. Christie comes in for Carter, and it's Williams in for Bogues. It's good. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off. Pick up the pace, get the 2 for 1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
Pass to Durant. Over Willis. And the Nets miss again. Outside Oakley. A baseline J. Willis, no good.
Ashley's mindset is really anchored in doing whatever it takes. Tough, physical, aggressive, old-school basketball on the defensive end.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. Checking out Toronto, Shaq, what was your takeaway? And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game so far for DeAndre Jordan.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Tracy McGrady, Carter out there with Bogues, and there's Davis, and it's Oakley in at the 4 spot.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
The open shot. Harris gets an open look and hits. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Brooklyn called for the foul. The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength. And he continues to get better.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Willis, he checked in for Davis. Christie comes in for Carter. And it's Williams in for Bogues. Shot clock at 2. Offensive rebound. Tipped away. Durant with the steal. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. And the shot goes in.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Williams looking over the floor. McGrady up top. And yes, it's good. McGrady's got 9 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. So for the Nets, Odion Kurucs, he's checked in for Chandler. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Joe Harris. And then for Toronto, Davis comes in for Oakley, and Curry subbed in for Tracy McGrady. 3-pointer, LeVert, but they get it back. And Curry pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Christie. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kurucs passes to Durant. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. He's got 7.
And Durant has just such a fluid release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Allen's checked in, and Toronto will go for a different look here. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Davis. McGrady comes in for Curry. Carter, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Bogues in for Williams. Puts up a 3. Here's Oakley, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Raptors lead by 10. Outside Irving, and the pass to Durant. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Carter. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Bogues kicks to McGrady. Shoots over LeVert. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
The shot's good from Irving.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Bogues the pass to Oakley. Here's McGrady. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Timeout called, the Nets.
You're weak, Nets.
Changes for Brooklyn. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Caruch. A new group in now for the Raptors. Davis is checked in for Oakley. Curry comes in for McGrady. Christie, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Williams in for Bogues. Irving against Curry. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Christie kicks to Williams. Pass to Willis. Over Prince. And another basket for Toronto.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to LeVert. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. Fires for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Offline. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Jordan is out there with Allen, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
He gets it in there.
Oh, a good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Here's Williams. Deflects the pass. Now here's Curry. Passes it to Willis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, I just love the leadership that Willis brings to this team. He's a guy players look up to, a powerful center who just continues to impress.
Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Davis. And the second free throw, good. Nets trail by 13. Here's Harris. Wilson Chandler's checked in for the Nets. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. That's tipped. Oakley with it. Guarded now by Prince. Here's Christie. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And here are the Raptors now. Williams passes to Willis. Here's Christie. He's guarded by Chandler. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the three-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
There's the pass to Prince. Tries from the block. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Toronto leading by 14. Here's Williams. Pass to Willis. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Christie against Harris. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Jordan. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist from Harris. 10 points for Jordan.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Here's Curry. The shot comes out. Prince with the defensive effort. Fires top of the key. Harris, good.
You know, he's not just a spot-up shooter, guys. Joe Harris can score off the dribble, too.
And the Raptors call time here. They're leading by 10. 1:57 left in the fourth. And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
On the road in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He said, keep grinding. They're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, will see if they can build on this lead.
Outside Irving. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Down low. Here's KD. Yes, that goes in.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Raptors leading by 9. Carter looking around. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Pops it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Carter with it. Now Chandler defending. A nice shot by Carter. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
Here's Durant. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
McGrady passes to Oakley. That shot misses. Gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And the Raptors call time here. They lead by 5. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is McGrady. He gets that one. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Jordan finds Irving. Jacks up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Raptors. At one point, they led by 16.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Gets a hand on it, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.